Hey everyone, Andrigas here, and today we are talking 11.0 Prepatch. The World Within Prepatch is arriving with the upcoming weekly reset on July 23rd for NA and July 24th for EU. And today we're taking a look at the 4 major features this patch brings, so let's jump right into the fun stuff. Number 1. Skyriding, or as previously known as Dragon Riding, is here to stay once and for all. And you know what that means? Well, that means we can finally use all of our mounts again. Well, there is one exception for now. The otherworldly Autic mount, the 500 mounts achievement reward, can't skyride at the moment, but that doesn't mean it won't be added in the future. So yeah, for the time being, it can only fly normally. There is also an extra spell on the top of your mount collection, which allows you to switch fly styles between steady flying and skyride. So everyone can choose what they prefer, and yeah, that's really good. Although to be fair, skywriting is so much more fun and much more beneficial, allowing you to fly up to 705% speed everywhere and up to 830 in Dragonflight. Don't worry though, it's not really noticeable. I mean, you can tell that you are going very fast, and I think that's what really counts at the end of the day. The steady flight, on the other hand, is the one we had from TBC until, well, Shadowlands, but it's now buffed to 420% speed. And that's significantly higher than what we had before. And to remind you, that was 310%. So yeah, that is a great boost overall, no matter if you prefer to skyride or, just normally fly. Additionally, druids and invokers will now be able to skyride like a proper mount, but they can also opt for steady flying, something evokers didn't have before. Overall, very exciting news for everyone, and yeah, it's really good that we can also choose our preferred fly style, but to me, the most important thing is that I get to use my mount collection again, and yeah, I can't wait to do that. The fact that I can choose my mount and not those few dragon riding mounts that we have from Dragonflight is a huge improvement to the game, and yeah, something I quite missed in Dragonflight. Moving on, number 2 is something we've all been waiting for far too long, and possibly the best evergreen feature of the World Within expansion. I'm obviously talking about the new account-wide system called Warbands. The core of this system is recognizing and rewarding the player's efforts rather than the characters, marking a significant improvement to the game. While some things will remain character-specific, the majority of other achievements and rewards will be unified. But, let's talk a bit more specifically and see what actually changes. First of all, the Warband system will take effect immediately when you log in for the first time. You don't have to log into every single alt, however, it might take a while until, all of your data is fully loaded. Every time that you are launching WoW, you'll see a selection of your characters on the login screen, sitting cozy by the fireplace. You can choose 4 of them, aka your favorite ones, to see in your screen, but don't be confused, all of your characters will be part of the Warband. This includes characters from any realm, faction, and even a subscription within a Battle.net account. But that is as long as they are in the same region. Unfortunately, the Warband is only active for a specific region. That is the only barrier, but everything else should be okay. Blizzard has also mentioned in their Warband system post that more scenes are being planned for the future, something that's really exciting. This could mean new backgrounds like let's say any of the upcoming World Within zones of Khazalgar, or possibly other exciting locations like Grizzly Hills or, I don't know, Nagrand, Garrison. It's really exciting to think about the possibilities and be able to choose our own background. So yeah, that is something they're looking upon on expanding in the near future, and yeah, I'm very looking forward to that. Another major improvement in the system is the introduction of a unified Warband bank, a common bank for every character in your account, accessible to all of your alts through bankers and even bank toys. This serves as an extension to your individual character's bank, allowing all of your characters to safely transfer and access items and reagents. Similar to how a reagent bank works, any reagents within your Warband bank can be used without needing to take them out first. This vault offers a total of 5 tabs, each providing 98 slots. However, there is a catch to it. Each tab must be purchased with an increasing amount of gold. The final tab alone costs 2.5 million gold, bringing the total cost to approximately 3.1 million to unlock all of them, which, is quite substantial. Personally, I plan to purchase the first 3 tabs initially, and I haven't really decided what to do after that. So you have to make a serious investment if you want to unlock all of the 5 tabs. That should give you like 490 slots in total, and I don't know, is it really worth it? We'll find out, I guess. Similar to a guild bank, you can also assign each tab for different items, whether they are from current or legacy expansions. As I mentioned, the Warband bank is accessible through any banker in game and via other methods like GIFs and Reefs, but in addition to that, players who have unlocked the Dynamic Do achievement can start a questline in Gadgetan to obtain a portable Warband with a 2 hours cooldown. And this actually is available to any of your alts after that, and you can find it in the General tab in your spellbook. So it's actually a spell. Another quality of life change is the ability to transfer gold. Every one of your characters can deposit money that then can be accessed by any of your poor alts. But literally poor ones. Pretty convenient, you don't have to go through the mailbox, that is a lot easier. And that's not even the end with Warbands. Currencies are also made easier by enabling currency transfers with the new UI implemented on your currency tab. If you mouse over any specific currency, it can let you know if it's Warband enabled or not, and you can also transfer from another character in the current alt that you are. While most transfers maintain a 1-to-1 ratio, some like Honor may also have to cut a bit. Are you tired with getting the same achievement over and over again on every single alt? Well, many achievements will now be categorized as Warband, and once achieved, players will no longer need to earn them across multiple characters. Character achievement scores will be removed and replaced by unified Warband achievement score. What's really exciting though is that the rewards granted by achievements will now be account-wide within the Warband system, and this includes titles, dungeon teleports. Yes, that's right, you heard me right, dungeon teleports will now be account-wide. In essence, achievements now are being streamlined with the Warband system and providing more flexibility as to how you want to earn them with, let's say, which character. It's not so tied to one specific character anymore, and that's I think really good. Okay, final feature of the Warband. Seriously, I promise you're never gonna hear me again saying the word Warband. So account-wide reputations. Yes, I know this is something we've literally asked for it so many times, and now it's here, but it still needs a lot of work. For the time being, it only includes the main factions from Dragonflight and will extend to include upcoming factions from the World Within upon its release, but Blizzard plans to gradually apply this system retroactively to previous expansions. However, not all of the reputations will be account-wide, particularly those tied to specific character choices that wouldn't logically be shared across all characters. These exceptions may include minor reputation systems like the Winterpell Firbolgs and similar cases. Alright, number 3 on our list is the Radiant Echoes event, set to launch in the second week of the pre-patch, and that translates to July 30th for NA and 31st for EU. Following in the footsteps of previous pre-patch events, this event takes us back to 3 iconic zones to confront Azeroth's memories: Searing Gorge, Dazwallow Marsh, and Dragonblight. This event is open to all players from level 10 to 70, regardless of whether they purchase the World Within expansion. This event begins with a quest upon logging in, directing you to go to Dalaran. From there, a short questline unfolds, unlocking portals in Dalaran's room that transport you to each of the event zones. This questline is tied to your Warband system, requiring completion only once. The event unfolds in 4 phases and cycling between the 3 zones. And as I mentioned, you can easily go there by using the portals in Dalaran. The active zone will have a visible golden glow alongside the remaining timer. Initially, zones cycle every 1.5 hours during the first week of the event, speeding up to every hour in the second week, and eventually every 30 minutes from the third week and onwards. Okay, with the general info out of the way, let's go over the 4 stages. In stage 1, you need to defeat the congealed memories and any surrounding mobs. Then Phase 2 starts, where you must clear out 6 random events which are marked on the map with multicolored globes. And this includes some fun activities like waking up peons or finding very rare items from all quests. These do take a while to finish, but don't forget that once this goes live, plenty of people will be around to help speeding this up. Once all 6 events are clear, a final boss will appear in Stage 3. In Searing Gorge, you'll face Ragnaros, while Dazwallow Marsh features Onyxia, and Dragonblight brings back the Lich King from the dead. Also, each zone offers a quest to defeat these bosses, rewarding 1.5k residual memories, a new currency which we'll go over in a bit, and see some of the exciting rewards it brings. Bosses can also draw for 18 gear pieces, which can be upgraded further, and are really good for gearing out. Following the boss's defeat, Phase 4 begins, where basically all the forces have been significantly subsided, allowing players to either return to Dalaran or stay in the zone to continue farming residual memories. And you can do that by defeating lingering memories, which once again can be easily found from the map. These lingering memories can also be farmed to help you level up. Okay, now let's talk a bit more about the new currency, the residual memories. These can be used to purchase various rewards from vendors in each zone. The vendor in Dalaran seems to be showcasing all of the available goodies that you get from the event, and then there are 3 vendors in each zone by the portal that show the rewards from this specific zone that you are. Notable rewards include a 32 slot bag, faction-specific Azerite themed mounts, a 30 slot reagent bag, 3 pets themed after each zone, and a full 418 gear set that resembles quite a lot of the Argus set from Legion. And of course, everything is transferable via the Warbands system. And that's not even the only thing that is transferable. Also, the new currency, the residual memories, can also be transferred across alts through the currency tab. Like previous pre-patch events, completing this event rewards an heirloom ring. To obtain the Band of Radiant Echoes, players have to combine 20 memories from each zone to create an essence, and you need to combine that with a lifeless stone ring, which you can buy from the vendor. I'm gonna be honest here, this event is nothing new to anyone who played the recent pre-patch events, but it provides a great opportunity to gear about and prepare for the World Within. As I mentioned, you can level up during the event by farming mobs, but I think the remix does a much better job on that. Obviously, if you are planning on farming residual memories, then yeah, you can also pair it with leveling an alt as well. But yeah, I don't think it compares to how fast you can level up from Pandaria Remix, at least for the time of recording this. And yeah, the final and 4th major feature coming with this pre-patch is the cross-realm guilds. Following the introduction of cross-faction raiding in Shadowlands and then cross-faction guilds in 10.1, Blizzard continues to break down barriers with this new feature. Cross-server guilds are a welcome addition to the game, offering greater flexibility to a new player when choosing factions, realms, and eventually guilds. WoW can be played solo for sure, but it's always better with friends, and as more restrictions are lifted, it enhances the overall quality of the game. There's also plenty of minor features coming with 11.0 pre-patch, but I might do a whole video covering all of that, so stay tuned for more. For now, I'll stay here and thank you so much for watching my content. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to stay up to date. Good luck with whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye! I had a dream that someday I will just fly away. Not on those specific mounts from Dragonfly, but on my mount collection instead. I've been on these mounts for forever, and I can't stand them anymore. And now I can search for the right mount. Is it this? Is it that? That's the one. I had a dream that someday I will just fly away. But I'm so tired of using the same mounts. I just want to use my mounts instead.